Okay, I'm back. And so now I think Shaun should be able to join us. But yeah, so now we're still talking about the definition. What is bad sex? That's what we need people to chime in on. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I think I can figure it out. Finally. I guess. I don't know. It's telling me.
All right, about
Okay.
time.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Okay, so here's a note to self. Don't you can't do it from your MacBook. You have to do it from your phone. There. I've told this
Oh,
uh, I've
I was
told
giving
this
Facebook all kind of hell.
were you now?
Yeah, I was
Oh
like, man, fuck Zuckerberg.
okay. All right. So what is bad sex, Sean?
Bad sex is when
Yes.
it stinks,
Oh my
whenever
God.
it's super big, like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Um, when
That was
it's stupid. When it's dry, if there's no wetness. When she's drunk because it's dry, or when it's dry because she's drunk. All of those.
wow. Okay. So have you ever had to tell someone that it wasn't good?
Um, I've had some that was like fish, and I had to tell them.
Fish?
Oh yeah. And I
Sean,
was like, yo,
in 2018, people are
no,
still
back
having
in the
fish
day.
boxes?
Back in the day, back in the day.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, it's back.
okay. Like, what? Okay, all right. So, how did you tell someone that their box stunk? Oh, God.
Straight up. I mean, you tell them straight up, like, yo, look, I'm feeling you, I'm down with this, but yo, you gotta go take a shower.
Just
You
like
gotta
that.
be, yeah, you gotta be straight up.
Oh,
Because
my God.
apparently the last dude didn't tell him, so you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta let him know.
Are you serious?
I mean, we all grown though at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So just like if I come in there smell like I just got off the basketball court and it's not attractive to you, then yeah, for sure.
Look, they said you are wrong, Sean.
How is that wrong? Yeah, you tell me getting this. I mean, you don't be nasty about it. It's a way that you do things, though. You know what I'm saying? You're like, look, like I said, you put the medicine with the candy. Look, I'm feeling you. I'm really down with this, but you gotta get in that shower. Come on, I get in there with you,
Wow.
but yeah, let's get in. Yeah, gotta get in the shower. Or
Oh, wow. Okay, Mr. Jones says I told them to get in the shower. Okay.
exactly. Yeah, you
All
gotta let them
right.
know.
Altariq said that's gangster, but
Yeah.
you did right. Oh my goodness, you guys
See,
are mean. Like
because
you
here's the
couldn't have.
thing. Okay, would you rather us not say something and then go tell the fellas like, yeah, man, that thing there, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that thing stank.
Um, I don't know.
Word. But yo, let's back up for a second. You were saying something about the chemistry, right? You
Right.
know, chemistry is intangible. It's just one of those things. It's bigger than two people. Chemistry is that intangible, that pixie dust. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You just got it.
Mm, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, Sonata's saying, what about their feelings? They're playing devil's advocate. What about their feelings? Yeah. What about their feelings? Let's go back to that. This is so mean for you to just say your box stinks, and then
You
then
know,
what you rebutted it with was, would you rather me tell you or my friends? How about why would you tell your friends?
well, here's the thing. If you're laying down with somebody, you should already feel some type of kinship with them anyway. You see what I'm saying? So what kind of friend would you be to let them go out into the world with a stank box? I mean, again, we are like, but seriously, when you reach a certain age, you realize like it's not necessarily that she's not taking care of it. She could have something going on. She could have some bacteria issues. You know what I mean? At the end of the
Wow.
day, you might be helping her in the long
Okay.
run. Because
Oh
don't
my
know
goodness.
box supposed to stink.
Okay. Altariq said, so if a dude dick stink, you're not going to tell, not going to feel him. Wow. First of
That's
all,
true. That's true. Anyway?
first of all, I like what I. Okay, let me back up. I would like to believe before. anybody is going to engage in any type of sexual activity that they would have showered beforehand, they wouldn't have been at the basketball court, they wouldn't have been working out at the gym. Now, don't get me wrong, sidebar, let me just inject this part. There's nothing wrong with having spontaneous sex
I
either.
agree. Say,
But
hold on.
okay, you can do the spontaneous sex, but
Okay.
if it's you and this person for the first time, I don't think that you should go there sweaty from the gym. I think you should have showered. And if you haven't
Right.
taken a shower in a few hours or a few days or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
I think that somebody needs, you have to tell somebody, because it's just like if they have bad breath. I'm not going to tell the person they have bad breath. I'm just going to pull out my Altoids out my pocketbook and have one offer on them. It's just being friendly.
So what's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah, if you tell them, like, if it's your first time getting with them, because like I said, they might think they got it.
Oh my goodness. Oh look, see, Melissa was strolling on.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're talking about, Melissa. Has it ever happened to you? Come on. Did you ever
Yeah,
have to
chime in, Melissa.
Come on, Melissa. I know you got some
But no,
stories.
seriously, it has happened though. It has happened and it does happen. You see what I'm saying? But you have to be, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Absolutely. I mean, what is funky fresh, Al Tariq? I need to know that. What is that?
That's when they got it going on with a thing stink.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you,
Nah.
Sonata. She agrees with me. I like it. I like it when people agree with me on digital foreplay. Yes. That's what I like. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's the
But
MVP.
yeah, I
Whatever.
see.
So, Shaun, so you told someone, let me ask you this. Now, you may not want to answer this one, but I'm going to put you in the hot seat. Has
Okay.
someone ever had to tell you that it wasn't good? Mm.
Nah, I didn't know we had them problems.
Shaun, if you did, I don't think that you would tell us.
Yo, word, I would tell you the same way I would tell you. Yeah, I'm honest. That's the whole purpose. I would tell you. No, I haven't had that problem. I'm not gonna say that everybody said I'm the best, but those are questions I don't ask. I mean, certain things you don't have to ask. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a
Mm.
Virgo, so I'm a pleaser. So I'm gonna try to get there till I get it right, regardless. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Okay.
if it's one night, that's not. I mean, if it's not good and it's one night, it's not supposed to be great that first night
Why
everybody
not?
everybody is different. You don't even know. Like you don't even know that person's likes and dislikes. Now, if you do get it on the first night, it's cool. That's
Mm-hmm.
good, but you might better run because that's dangerous. But if it's that first night, it's not supposed to be great like that for the simple fact that you guys don't know each other. You don't know what she like. She doesn't know what you like. You gotta get the
Okay.
motion in the ocean and all that good stuff. Now, if y'all have chemistry, that's cool. But nah, you shouldn't see fireworks and explosives the first night. You know what I'm saying?
You do, because if you don't, then there's no need to call you back, and that's how you end up getting curved. What do
But
you
within
mean?
reason. Oh, is that right? I don't remember curve. Yeah, so I'm just saying. He's
You know,
stupid.
curved before? Wow.
Not afterwards. I don't think. Let me see. I don't
So
think.
digital foreplay is only going to work if we're going to be honest.
I'm
We have
telling you. Say what
I feel like
now?
we would be doing a disservice to the viewers if we're going to sit here and give them some sugar coated pixie dust fairy tale. We've
That's what I'm
all
giving it raw.
we've all like had that situation where it wasn't the greatest, and you were wondering like what you could have done better, or was it you, was it them, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, but it's just my
Look,
personality. It's not. I mean, I'm not. I'm just a pleaser. It's not. It's my personality. I'm a Virgo, so I'm a pleaser. So, like I say, I'm going to try to get it right. And if I'm not going to bring my best, there's no use in me going. You see what I'm saying?
okay, I'm gonna address the messages. I hear what you're saying, Shaun.
I
Sonata said
see.
you stutter, so obviously, exactly. High five, Sonata. That's right. Something must be. We'll talk about that. And Al Tariq said he's been told that his stroke fell off one time, but it was just that time.
Look,
I respect that though. You
that's
see,
facts.
they told him it was off, and he fixed it, and they ain't never had that problem again. High five to
Yeah,
you guys. And
I
Shaun
agree.
said, if it's what if it ain't good the first night, it won't be. She won't be calling again. Exactly. Curve. That's it. Look, curve is the
So
best
that
way.
happens.
Oh my God. Wow. All right. All right. So now, okay, we know what bad sex is. We know about the
Right.
chemistry. We know that Shaun is over here lying, talking about he didn't never get a bad dick report. Okay.
I got a low
What
body count though.
what?
I got a low body count, so it's not like it's I
That's
got a
not
low
what the
body count.
that's not what the streets are saying, Mr. Sinclair.
You crazy. Anyway,
I'm
so look.
kidding. I'm
So
kidding.
what about in a relationship, right?
Okay.
All right. So in the context of a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
is it because I seen a study, I was gonna post it earlier. It said that
Okay.
65% of women are not satisfied with their sex life. 65% of married women are not satisfied with their sex life.
Okay.
Kind of corresponds to them cheating, but anyway. Yeah. So if in a marriage, would you tell your partner if you weren't satisfied? And why not?
I would say I had a situation where it wasn't satisfying, and I didn't say anything for those reasons.
Hmm.
I didn't want to hurt the person's feelings,
Right.
and 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 it never improved. No matter, like, I would try to hint at things that could, like, jazz it up or whatever the
Right.
case
Right.
may be,
Right.
but like they always missed the memo. And so what ended up happening is, after, so many years together, we parted ways. And then it wasn't until after that it was like, wow, because I was beginning to think like, wow, that's all it was ever going to be, was that
Right.
box. And it was like, holy smokes. And once you got outside of that box, it was like, well, goddamn, it's a whole
Like,
new world out here.
like, man, I've been missing something. Like being in a cave and then
Right.
coming outside.
And I'm trying to choose my words carefully
Right.
because, like, because I don't want to tell. But yeah, so that's what happened. And but it was good. But you know what? I have no regrets about it,
Right.
because
Right.
that was able to tell me sexually what I wanted and what I did not want, and what I
True.
would accept and would not. So it was a learning experience. I
True.
call it I call it like an internship.
Getting prepared for the right job, right? The boot camp broad. Author
Right.
Melissa Joy says that if you're in a long time relationship, there are going to be some bad times. Uh, I
No.
I'm not going to say bad time. I can somewhat agree. I'm not
You
going to
may
say
not
bad times.
you may not be in the mood. You know what it is? Sometimes
Right.
you
Life.
okay, they may want to have sex, and you might be tired, so that might be like someone, and my phone was ringing. But where the time where y'all cuddle, you might have been spooning or
Right.
whatever the case may be. It wasn't something where you gave your full performance, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Or life just happened. When you interject kids and job and bills and stuff like that, a lot of
Hmm.
times the sex drive, the last thing on your mind is your sex drive. When you work 12 hours a day, you got to come
Right.
home to a house full of kids, you got to cook, clean. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
last thing is on your mind is being sexy. So sometimes life
Right.
happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Idea,
Exactly.
ideally, sex should be the thing that equalize everything. Got to make it all worthwhile. But sometimes life happens. You don't feel like being sexy. So I can understand what Joy is saying at that point. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah,
Definitely.
that's where love comes in that too, though. You got to try.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to try. And a lot of people look outside. This is why it's so important to have this conversation because,
Okay.
granted, every day is not going to be a sunny day. But for couples who are going through this, they may not realize that, hey, the stresses of life has taken toll on us. So you may think
Mm.
that your partner is not feeling you no more. Your partner, especially for women, because women kind of internalize things like that. They may feel like their partner doesn't find them sexy anymore, or they don't feel sexy anymore, or something like that. So instead of them
Right.
trying to address what's in the house, they end up going outside the house to feel
Okay.
sexy again, to feel important again.
Also,
And
you're saying that, so that's what happens. That's where the cheating starts.
Well, yeah, if we're being honest, a lot of times is where it starts. You know what I mean? So it's a combination of things. If you're not being sexually satisfied, you're being stressed, and
Right.
maybe someone is telling you that, maybe they don't feel sexy. And again, life happens. You got the kids, you got the job, you got businesses.
So
So,
you're making excuses.
well, no, there's no excuse for anything. There's a reason for everything. Follow me?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that way. But yeah, a lot of times people, not just women, people start looking for that satisfaction outside the home. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And that's wrong. But people do it because they can't have a conversation.
okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Hmm.
It's interesting. You always got these little philosophies going on about this the whole
Right.
um dating relationship stuff. Like, why do you always got to be this politically correct? I need real
What do you
short.
mean? It's
This is
true
so
though.
coded bull. Bull.
What do you mean? You stupid.
Coded
That
bull.
that
And
rule says
listen,
if you know someone has bad sex, you continue to do it with them. Is it wrong to get drunk before you do it with them? If it's a
that's
female,
like half of married couples today.
if it's a female, yes, she wrong because when she get drunk, it's gonna dry it up. Let me stop. Hey, Dawu, you gotta do
Really?
what you gotta do.
Really? Wow. Okay. Okay. So interesting. Very, very interesting. I think it's funny though. Okay, so now you're talking, let's go back to the chemistry of it,
Okay.
of things. Do you believe that, okay, if you are talking to someone and y'all talk about different things sexually that you like and you dislike, do you feel that that can definitely enhance when you both come together to do it?
Absolutely. I
Can
definitely think, yeah, I think that absolutely that can help.
you think
Granted,
so?
you can do everything you've been talking about. That could backfire
But
too,
what if
though.
you can't, what if you can't perform?
Yeah, that can backfire. That's what I'm saying. That could backfire. And so now that's going to add to your rating.
I think that men, and this is, I'm talking to the men, and they're probably, this is where the men on my Facebook friends list is going to decrease after this.
Right.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
you ready? You ready? Men, stop saying what you're going to do when you know you're not able to actually do it.
Right.
Talk is cheap. So
Mhm.
I think that females would appreciate it more. Like, if you know that you drink a lot, you
Right.
should already know that your little man is not staying up long if he ever gets
What?
up. Oops, did I say that?
Crazy.
I
You
wasn't
crazy.
supposed to say that. I'm sorry. I'll just
Why? This digital foreplay. We're keeping it real. You're going to edit it out?
well, yeah, I am. I'm just going to acknowledge, hi Harry. I'm just going to acknowledge the people over there watching. But yeah, I think a lot of times men, they say that they can do this and that because they go to the gym and they can't do anything.
Right. Right.
Or they think, like, when I think about, or the people that talk a lot of stuff, I think about that scene in Waiting to Exhale with Whitney Houston when he
Yeah.
was making sounds like he was at the zoo. That they
Right.
think that means you're doing something because you're like power driving your loved one into her
Right.
love canal. But no, it's not that either. So,
I,
I
yeah,
that's just,
I think as a rule, like people need to just be quiet and just do. It's like the dog. You ever seen a dog bark and bite at the same time?
yeah, I have actually.
You seen a dog bark and bite at the same time? Mm-mm.
I think
Yeah,
that was a
because
trick question, right?
what I'm saying is people need to be quiet and stop talking about what they're gonna do and just do it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, like a Nike, just do it, right?
There you go, like
Mhm.
Nike, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay. So is it rude for a man or a woman to say initially, like, within a couple, like even the first encounter, that they want to have sex versus, stringing along or wait 90 days like Steve Harvey tells them to?
I think honesty is always the best policy. Um, And then that's one of those things with chemistry. Going back to one of our other shows, and shameless plug, if you guys missed it, go back digitalforeplay.com and check it out. But you know, it's all about being honest from jump. Like if you know you're only down for a one night stand, let that be
Uh-huh.
known up front. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Who
perhaps.
knows? She might be down with that too.
Okay.
There you
Maybe.
go.
They're they're laughing at my love wand.
I
Isn't
know, I
that what it
see that.
a love wand? No, we don't
Hmm.
call it a love wand. Your stick? What?
Ooh, all kind of stuff. Yeah. Your loved one.
Maybe,
Somebody's been
you know what?
writing.
That's because we're authors, Sean. I'm thinking love
Yeah, I
wand. Am I
know.
just say,
Yeah, yeah, I said
okay,
somebody's been writing.
yeah, like so instead of just saying when he starts power driving that D, what? I don't know.
You reading gangster erotica or something?
Yeah, like so is that what it is? He power driving it, like then suddenly she gets like you know, dickmatized type shit. Is
There
that
you
is that
go.
what
Shout out Justin. But listen, let me ask you this.
go
Okay, so
ahead.
I kind of mentioned what bad sex is to a man, but to a
Right.
woman, what is bad sex? Other than his thing, like I mean, well, sometimes, yeah, what is bad sex?
Bad sex, okay, as a female, and I'm just gonna speak for myself, like the romance of it, the kissing. So bad sex could be that your breath stinks because I want to kiss you and I can't kiss you because your breath stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, grabbing and touching, but it's just not personal. It's not real personal. It's very like very cheap. It's very like distance.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the size, someone's talking a lot of stuff about the size and then you're like, are you in yet type thing. So
Oh,
size, being able to get it up, being able to keep it up. Smell, nobody wants to be trying to give Lewinsky love and they have
whiskey.
fuzzy, musky balls. you know
Oh,
I mean, all of those things they play
what
a
about
part,
hygiene?
huh?
That goes in hygiene, like hairy and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hygiene. So hygiene can kill it for you before you even stick it in. You know what I mean? Like it just
Facts.
hygiene plays a major, 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 major part of it. So I would say hygiene, the motion in the ocean, um, the female wanting you to make love to her and he wants to fuck her. There's a
Right.
difference.
Mm.
That bang, bang,
Interesting.
bang.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Two
So
things.
go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
Quick.
No, I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay. You sure? Okay. So,
What if I wasn't? Were you gonna let me keep talking, Sean?
absolutely. You're Keisha Green.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, that was pretty much it. But yeah, I'm just that's I would think those would be the major things. But the conversation too, because also before it even gets you to that part, like, the
Right.
kissing, just even you say you're sitting on the couch and having a conversation. If the
Mm-hmm.
conversation isn't going in the right direction, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to feel compelled to want to do anything.
Right.
That's why you keep sitting there sucking the drink down and doing all that stuff
Right.
because you're not feeling it. So if you're not
True.
feeling it from that point, ladies, if you got to get so drunk to do it, honey, don't do it. It's just not worth
Facts.
it. It's just don't
Facts.
do it. It's like, it's no need to do it because it's not going to you're not going to enjoy it and you're going to sit there after the fact wishing you had a V8 for real.
Right.
So that's what I think about it. But yeah, see, Melissa says hygiene is the biggest part.
Hygiene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that can make bad sex. Hygiene,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And I think that I think also too, if men would listen to the woman and stop thinking they know so much,
That was my next question. That's one of my questions.
be able to take direction.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
question. Whenever she wants to be made love to and he just want to beat, like, what's the common ground or is there a common ground? How do you get that across? Because a lot of times you find that when women do want to be made love to and stuff like that, well, men just trying to get
right.
their rocks off. So what do you do in that case?
What you do is basically you know that it's going to lead to the making love versus, because like I said, the kissing, because if he's there to smash, there is no
Right.
kissing. He's like pulling his, like, he's going to do what he needs to do and keep it moving.
Right.
But if you're kissing and she's nibbling, he's nibbling, and there's foreplay and so forth, you know what she wants. That's what she's desiring. She done set the scene. She got the candles. She got the the music in the background playing. Oh my goodness, Jeff's talking about V8 or champagne. Well, if we're talking about Kisha Green, we're talking about champagne, high-end champagne. That.
Who that shoot that shot? Oh, okay.
What you say?
Now go ahead, listen. Carry on.
I thought you said something slick, Shaun. Don't play with me.
Carry on.
Okay. All right, whatever. But anyway, so, if the scene is set with all of that, she wants you to make love to her. She doesn't want to be fucked. So that's all. That's all.
Thank you, Melissa. We enjoyed you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The second question is this, right?
Go ahead.
All women don't like, they say the motion in the ocean. Well, all women don't like it huge. You know what I'm saying? So is that a misnomer or is that true?
That's true. Nobody wants no guy with some huge, ginormous love wand trying to break her ovaries and what have you. That's not cool.
But you have someone who like that.
Well, yeah, they do. And let me just say this again. It's just like how you were saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you have this love wand of 10 inches or 8 inches, 10, whatever is considered big, it's all in how you maneuver that.
Right. I can see that. Yeah.
You don't just like power drive her or whatever. You ease into it, I guess. Wow. So that's what I'm thinking personally. Like, you just ease into it and you make her feel comfortable, because you'll know what if she's enjoying it or if she's not enjoying it just based on when you first, what's the guy say? Let me just put the head in, like that first initial, like that.
Right.
So
you crazy. They say, now we good.
Y'all better not judge me. Y'all better not judge me tomorrow on Facebook when I post up something inspirational, all right?
Hey, yo, this is real talk. These conversations we gotta have, you know what I mean? And we righteous ratchet. Righteous ratchet, you know what I mean?
That wasn't ratchet. That was real talk, right?
Exactly. I like that. That's real talk. But
yeah,
okay. That's real talk. How do you think, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Because a lot of, like, even your guy, like, yo, we don't do no kissing. Like a lot of guys today, they don't even like to kiss women or vice versa. How do you think that social media and the internet as a whole has played an effect on how people have sex? If any.
I don't think that it really has an effect. It's affected people. I mean, people are so caught up in social media where we don't even have conversations anymore because all we do is sit on our phones. So now when it comes to sex, it's like you can put your phone down long enough for that. Matter of fact, I was watching that new show on Showtime, The Shy, the other day, and in one of the scenes, she wanted to have sex. She's naked, she has her bra off and everything, but he can't stop looking at his phone, picking it up, seeing all of that. And that, for me, all he had to do was pick up the phone one time. It would have been a wrap, and I just would have been gone, because I'm not competing with the device. Because if that device is more important than me, then you know what? I say something smart. Well, then go fuck your phone then, like
word.
So, but that's all I was gonna say. Like, so with social media, it's crazy because it's like our guilty pleasure. Like the same people that say they don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but they know what's going on.
They're watching the road everywhere. Yeah.
Right, the same people that say I'm not on Facebook like that, but you know what's going on and you know what people post. It's the same thing. So you're looking at the video vixen because she bent over and she dropped it like it was hot, so you think that your girlfriend's going to do the same. And then you're going to make your girlfriend feel some kind of way because she can't do it. And, and all that stuff. So I think that you should just be realistic with it, Be realistic at the end of the day.
And see, Tariq, he made a very good point. That's why I mentioned that, because
point is he said, I don't want to hear his point if he's Team Shaun. I only want to hear it if it's Team Kisha. Day.
he said it takes a major role. He's like, because minds are so focused on what everyone else is doing than what they really want,
Ah, very good. All
And
right,
that's
that
the
was
point.
that was something I would say. Thank you, Al Tariq. That was good.
That's where I was going. Good job. But now
Good
that's what I was
job.
saying. Because such a big part of sex is chemistry, number one, and also experience. You see what I'm saying? Or
Right.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Experience, chemistry, and perception. So if people are gaining there, because let's face it, a lot of guys, if it wasn't for tricking or whatever, they would never have sex. So a lot of guys, or women too, not just guys, people, everyone is on social media. And when I say
Right.
social media, I'm talking about all of it: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever, POF, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking their cues from what they see on social media. For example, if you see
Right.
a video of Vix, especially younger people, if you see a video of
Right.
Vixen and she's shaking her ass on Instagram, whatever, right? And you get in the
Mm-hmm.
bed, you start doing that, you're like that. Where'd you get that from? That ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
But seriously, people's minds are screwed up behind the social media stuff. So,
Right.
porn. Let's talk about it. A lot of times, people like when you hear dudes say, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat that up." Nigga, like,
Right.
dude, you ain't beat. That's not how you please a woman. You ain't beating it up. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people go through social media and they feel like what they see on social media is what's supposed to happen in real life, and that definitely has
Right.
affected the way
This is
that
all
people
a
interact.
facade. This is La La Land. And when
Chase.
people when people realize that for what it is and stop pretending that it's anything else,
Right.
it is free entertainment. It's La La Land. This is where
Right.
you come on to pass the time. Any of these social networks, because if they charged you to be here, you wouldn't be here. I'm not trying to
Absolutely.
count anybody's pockets, but I'm just being realistic. I can't get people to buy a book, let alone I'm supposed to believe y'all gonna pay to be on Facebook every day. Knock it off.
Right.
It's just not. So it's it's one
That's
of
a
those
fact.
type of things. But at the end of the day, I think that people just have to be realistic for
Hmm.
your expectations of what you want from your mate, not just to be your partner, but even
Right.
sexually, what you expect from them. And set realistic things. Stop basing what Papoose would do for Remy Martin on Love and
Fact.
Hip Hop when you
Right. All
don't
right.
make that money. If you only work at McDonald's and you're only making $9 an hour, you're gonna have to be happy with the chocolates from Walmart. You're not getting any good.
Absolutely.
That's
No go
it.
diva.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you're a bad guy because you work at McDonald's. Just you're being realistic. You can afford it. You can't. You may not be able to afford Bel Air or Moet or
Right.
some fancy champagne or whatever the case may be. You might be drinking Andre or Verdi. So be
Right.
it. Just be realistic about all of it. That's what I want to say. Look, I start preaching and everything.
I
Like,
see
yeah,
that. You
start
pull
like
pig.
take them to church. Like, oh my
But
God.
in conjunction to add on to what you're saying, that's another way social media affected because again, if sex is about chemistry, right? And so let's
Right.
say your man or your woman is on social media and they see someone else's partner doing this for them and you're not doing that for them, that may be a turnoff
Right.
as well because when you reach a certain age, sex is more mental than physical. So if you're on social media all day and you're seeing someone that doesn't look like your partner, someone you're attracted to that doesn't look like your partner, or someone, well, like you say, went all out for their partner. Now you're looking at your dude or your woman like, man, damn. Cardi B bought what you call it, a Rolls Royce, and you can't buy me a sandwich. You know what I mean? All that stuff does take effect. So later on at
Right.
night, when you're talking about sex, you're like, I want to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And I think that those are the things, these are great, topics and stuff. And oh my God, we just have so much fun on Digital Foreplay.
Right.
I even next week I already have the topic and
Okay.
I want to talk about it. Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it? I'm gonna just tell me if I'm a little bit off, okay, Shaun?
Okay.
Is it wrong to continue sleeping with someone knowing they have feelings for you, but you don't for them? Can we talk about that?
Didn't we are? Just kidding. Yeah, we could talk about that.
We talked about that already?
No, I don't think so. But another shameless plug, everybody listen, enjoy the show. Go back and check out the archives because they're here on Facebook and they're also at Digital Foreplay, digitalforeplayShow.com. So check out the
Yes.
archives and catch up to
Yes.
speed.
Yes, definitely, definitely the archives. But yeah, I think we can talk about that. But again, I always welcome
Yeah.
anyone who if you have
Tariq.
an idea for a topic that you want me to post, please hit me up in my inbox with a question for me to post. That's the only reason why you should be in my inbox. Let me just say that. Don't be in
Uh-oh.
there. Don't be in there doing anything other than that. Give
No
me a
pics?
suggestion. And I want to give a shout out to Mark. Mark gave me this topic about the sex being good or bad. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I want to talk about that next week. So
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think
I
it'd be
mean,
a
we
good
might have a
idea. No, we
yeah.
good. I
Okay.
like that. I like
You
that.
like it?
I like
You
that.
like it? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so for the people that are listening and everything, you guys make sure you tune in next week for Digital Foreplay. This has been really good. Oh
It
wow.
has.
Thank you. You said
In
it's deep.
closing,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So
I
yeah, what
think
do you
y'all
want to
know
leave
each
with?
other.
Huh?
I think y'all know each other. No, just kidding.
You need to shut your mouth, Shaun. Okay? Just worry
But
about
look,
you over there, and I'll worry about me over here. And I think
and,
you're
and
hating that Renata is Team Kisha. You got Al Tariq over there and Mr. Jones being Team Shaun. I gotta have some love over here. Damn.
it's balanced. We balance everything out. So that's what's up.
Right.
But in
Okay.
closing,
That's cool.
my
In
final
closing,
point, I think
go.
if the sex isn't good to you, you definitely should say something because when nature designs us that sex would be a bonding process and a maintenance process. So if you're with your partner and the sex is not good, that means your bonding is being affected and the maintenance of your relationship is being affected. So if the sex is not good to you, then I think you should definitely speak to your partner and see what you can do about it. With all the stuff today, there are different alternatives. So if it's not good, fix it. That's my 2 cents.
Wow. Shaun Sinclair, you went Rev Run on us right now. Wow. That was deep. That
Yeah,
was
it is.
deep. That was the I liked it. I like that. That was cool. So yeah, so in closing, I want to
Uh,
say thank you to everyone who tuned in to the Facebook Live, and we will be back next week. Shoot us over some ideas and we'll definitely talk about it. And
right.
that's it. All right. So good night,
Thank you,
everybody.
everybody. Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you.